Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Caitlin and today we are going through my current travel favorite makeups. We're going to talk strategy, how to pack smart, and just what are some of my favorites right now for on-the-go easy moments like the one that I'm creating right now. Actually just did this look in this video getting ready to go to work, to school. I'm a public school teacher if you didn't know. So yeah, we're going to get into unpacking these bags, the products, and creating this look. So if that sounds good to you, keep on watching. Before we get too far into the video, don't forget to click that subscribe button. I upload twice a week. It's totally free to subscribe, and I would love to have you back again on the channel. I am almost finished with putting together my 500 subscriber giveaway. We did hit that number, and then I lost a few, which, you know, maybe a few people unsubscribe, but more than likely what I've seen is sometimes every once in a while YouTube will remove the bots and that's where I dropped down a few, so we'll get back up to 500 and we'll do that giveaway very soon, and Wesley and I will film. So stay tuned for all of that. If you're already subscribed, welcome back. Make sure you click that like button to help me get my video out in the algorithm, and yeah, let's go ahead and get into the makeup. So I'm starting with the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. I would say the biggest thing for me in traveling is if you have minis, sample sizes, that is your chance to use them. Now this is more travel makeup for like an overnight or two, right? So the trip I just got back from that I'm unpacking things from was 2 nights long. So I might pack more, or you know, not sample sizes if it were going to be longer than just 2 or 3 nights. But this is more geared towards just like a quick little getaway. You know, this was a business trip I was on. I would also say maybe even though it's a mini and there's not a lot of product, like test the product once before you pack it. If it's a mini, you know, like a new one you've gotten, to make sure you like it so you're not just stuck with that being your only thing. Yeah, the Hydro Grip, I've liked it a lot since I've been using it and trying it. It tends to, I find, make some of the foundations that broke up on me quicker not do so as quickly. Now, they all have still done it eventually, but, you know, I have combo, kind of oily, leaning in some areas of my face skin, so that's not, like, unusual for me. So it's not like the foundation or primer's fault, I don't think, because that pretty much usually always happens. There are a few exceptions I have found that don't do that. Like the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop is really good. The Maybelline Matte and Poreless Fit Me foundation, and the Believe Beauty, actually, from Dollar General, probably the cheapest affordable option out of all of those. It's called like Skin Fluidity Finish or something like that. Those all don't tend to break up on me and wear really well, so I only have the one of those 3 in my collection right now, and it is a little dark for me right now. I was trying to use it while it was my summer shade, but I think we're out of those days now. Right now I'm using the Lancome Care and Glow. This is their, it's skincare foundation, it says, because it has SPF in it. Now I will say, this is probably the one thing in the video that's gonna break from the, you know, favorites category. I'm just testing it right now, and I've tested it with this Milk Makeup Primer and others, and I like it way better with the Milk Makeup Primer. I think it lasts a lot longer. I don't know about like the skincare, you know, other than, like I said, the SPF that's in it, which it's SPF 27. Don't know how much it's doing for me skincare wise. It looks okay. It's definitely not my favorite foundation. It has a decently strong powdery floral scent, which I don't love. And the price point, I think at Ulta this is priced like $57 or something, so I'll use it because it was sent to me and I'm reviewing it right now. I've got shade 120 and the shade's pretty good, but it's definitely not my foundation, and especially not for the price. So that's probably the one thing that I packed on my recent trip that wasn't a big favorites thing. Concealer, we're going in with the Wet n Wild Mega Last Incognito. When I first tried this in a testing new makeup in my collection video, I'll leave that one linked there, I didn't like it, but I have found this one is good if I kind of like baby it or prep right. I definitely am spot concealing right now, which it's a little light for me to spot conceal. It's better for brightening, but it'll work. We'll make do. Mine's in shade Fair. And yeah, as long as I prep really well and hydrate under the eyes, then it's not crepey looking. By the way, I'm using these cases. They're from Ali Glines. This one, you can put brushes in it. And then this one, I fit all the rest of my makeup. So this is all I took. Obviously, you can use whatever you want. I like this brand because they have even bigger ones. Like, you can get a set. So if you didn't want to carry 2 loose ones like I did, you could get a 3rd size that like they would both fit in, and you'd have one single thing you'd be carrying. And I do have a particular set of brushes that are my favorites right now. Let me know if you're really interested in seeing a favorite brushes video, but I find people aren't as interested in that, and even I admittedly personally don't watch brush videos as much as other makeup aspects, so I'm not telling you what all of these are, but again, if you really want it, let me know in the comments and I will film that. And I think I've mentioned before, but I don't do a ton with this product. I've already got pretty thick-ish brows going on. I just kind of use the pomade to fill in wherever it's sparse. This product, another one that's tiny. This is full size, but it lasts forever because I'm all about tiny stuff when traveling to make things easier, more compact, not have to worry about space. I'm gonna go ahead while that concealer's still drying and put on my eyeshadow primer. This one's from Urban Decay. Still milking this one, guys. I thought it would be gone by now, but I keep squeezing the tube and I keep getting more and more and more to come out. We're really scraping the bottom of the barrel here, but I'm not one to waste any products, so I will use it till the bitter end. Okay, and then if it was under the eyes, I would use a brush, but since we're just spot concealing, I honestly just like to blend it out a bit with my finger for the coverage in those places. And then I've got a tiny little Laura Mercier that I can take and just kind of set any of those concealed areas. So we're going with bronzer. You could definitely find a tinier bronzer than this, but this is just one of my favorites. To my knowledge, they don't make a sample size. This is the Marc Jacobs Tantric Omega Bronzer in shade Tantric. Not super small, but I will say for those Ali Glines bags, they do hold a lot, so you can get away with a few full-size items. My blush is the other like really big thing, the Jaclyn Cosmetics Rouge Romance. Mine's in Rouge Affair. And I've used, I think, all the colors but one in here. There's one that's pretty vibrant pink, like for my fair skin. Maybe in the summer when I've got a tan I can do that. But other than that, I've been able to wear all the other colors and I feel like I can pull them off without looking too clownish. And these are very pigmented, and I think the pigmentation stays really well all day. Just a nice little flushed pink. So next I'm going to take my NYX Bear With Me brow setter just to hold these brows into place. And then we're going to go into the palette. So this one is, I think, the only repeat item from my last like see what's in my travel makeup to Europe series. Not series, just single video that I did. I'll leave that one linked too in case you're interested in some other travel makeup ideas outside of just these. That was for a longer trip for 13 days. If you're looking for something longer, like I said, this is more shorter. But in that video, I took this exact same palette. This is the Game Beauty Victory palette. I just really, it's a business trip, so I wanted something more neutral, but I really love this format, this size, any of the Game Beauty, just a small palette. The pans aren't obnoxiously large, but it's got quite a few different color options. You can go more neutral in this one, more orangey, more blue. So I took this one because of the size, and for the business trip I was doing more neutrals. I did do a little neutral with a pop of blue one day. So I'm just taking Pug in the crease. Now I'm gonna put CP, this brown one, on the outer corner. These are really great too for just easy throw it together eye looks in my opinion. I'm gonna take gold, the gold shade, literally called gold, on a flat brush and use that as my shimmer for the lid. Don't like that brush for that though. Where's the one that I used? There, okay. So like that's a little small for what I want. just gonna put that kind of on the inner portion of the eye here on both sides to get a little bit of glitz. And then I'm gonna take an angled liner brush and use Tank, a deep brown, just to give me a Shadow Wings liner. I will say, you definitely gotta tap the excess off on this one if you're doing your base first. I was hurrying a little too much one of the days at my conference and my base was pretty ruined. I had to go back in with my foundation and try to do some reconstruction. Yeah, there's just a nice little neutral eye look with this palette. Like I said, compact, easy. What I use, 1, 2, 3, 4 shades. Yeah, and then if you really want to get fancy, take a little pencil brush. You go in with Loot, the one that looks white. It's really a nice icy with a little bit of blue reflect. I'm wearing a navy top, so we'll go ahead and throw that in the inner corner there just for a little extra pizzazz. I'm going to curl my lashes. And I would say this mascara is a favorite lately. This is the Essence The False Lashes Mascara, Extreme Volume and Curl. I know everyone fawns over Lash Princess. I don't like Lash Princess that much. It doesn't really do too much for me, frankly. Maybe that's an unpopular opinion, but you know, not everything works for everyone. This one's been really, really great for me. I think this one's probably up there with my other favorite, which is Milani's highly rated mascara, not the Gravity one that they more recently came out with, the older one. And I noticed that this one has a more curved wand, I think, than that one, but both of them have in common that they are more like natural hairbrush feeling. Like, I hate the stiff, like, rubbery, plasticky feeling mascara wands. Oh, I hate those so much. And I feel like I don't like the, like, some of Too Faced mascaras. The ones that are so huge, like, if they're too big, you can't even get in there to the root without making an awful mess all around your eyeshadow. So this is definitely what I like and recommend for a daily basis. For the lip, I also keep it pretty simple. Been liking the Physicians Formula Maru Butter. This one's in Pop the Bubbly. Just gives you a nice little sheen of color. Yeah, it feels like a moisturizing chapstick. If I'm really getting fancy, a lip line. I've still been really liking the Melt All Day Everyday Ultra Matte Lip Liners. This one's in Headbang. I've used that a couple times over my conference, my business trip with this Physicians Formula lip. And yeah, guys, that is it. That's all the travel makeup. I hope you enjoyed the look, getting ready with me. Hopefully got some good travel recommendations. And I hope to see you again on the next one. Bye!